So, Minecraft movie, the Warner Brothers have released this now. And I have so many thoughts. So many thoughts that even my roommate has thoughts.
Yes, there are a lot of thoughts here, lots of thinking.
So she's also going to react. So say hi, I guess.
Hello.
Or we're just gonna watch this. We already watched it before. I showed it to her on my phone, but now you see it on the big screen. We'll just say all of the thoughts that come to mind.
Yes.
Cause like, why is it green? I don't know, but that's okay. Okay, blue. I'm guessing because of the overworld, but it is weird. I can't get over this frame. Every time I see this shot, it looks so green screen.
Yeah, I think it's also the fact that there are so many different textures here that they're
Right.
using.
They have so many different like textures of like animated stuff. And then you just boop, here's the actors. So like I feel like something's wrong with the lighting or like perspective or something because it really does look green screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something is just off. It's kind of like almost uncanny valley. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because there's no footsteps in the grass or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel like this would look a lot better if the characters were also animated in an animated world, but you just have real people in an animated world.
Mm-hmm.
And their outfits look like marketplace customizations.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like part of the reason they do feel out of place is simply because they don't look like they fit into the world. I mean, I get that the point is that they're probably supposed to, like, not originally be from Minecraft, but if they are, like, if they lived in the real world and then they got sucked into the game, for example, why do they not look like they are now part of the game?
Because if they got adopted into the game would like turn them into part of the game. And if they're part of the game, they'd look like they fit in the game. So it's like, what is even happening? They just look so much like marketplace characters.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, him. I think Jason Momoa, or whatever his name is. He looks like, you know, that one friend who just makes a random character and mismatches stuff. And the rest of them do kind of just look like marketplace outfits for some reason. And then
It's so uncanny.
What the hell?
It is! It's so uncanny! It's like, it falls in the uncanny valley. Like, if everything else was also animated with the people, like if the people were also animated, this probably wouldn't be as bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it still is kind of not great. But like with the people, it's just worse,
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
What the hell?
Also this. I noticed that this looked like the reactor core, the nether reactor core thing from like Pocket Edition that you used to be able to like turn into the tower when they didn't have the nether. But it also just looks like the Tesseract.
It really does.
It doesn't have like the cool design on it. It's just a blue cube. Like that's the only thing I can think of like with this.
Yeah, like I mean, if it makes sense if that's what it's supposed to be, but if not, then what is it?
Also, like, her outfit looks okay, but it also really does look like something I would just see under, like, Minecraft skins for, the marketplace, which isn't the worst thing, I guess. And I guess it's cool that they have their mismatching outfits to be, like, homage to the marketplace, maybe, but it just kind of, like, this wig looks out of place. And just the absurdity of this pink in the middle of everything, probably. Maybe. Maybe that's messing with me a bit too. I do the trees, you know, making the trees like look more natural but still Minecrafty. Like that's okay, I guess. It is interesting how they did the flowers. They just made the flowers cubes. Because there are like flower designs. They're not just cubes. They have like petals and stuff, but it is cube-ish.
Yeah.
So I feel like they could have done more than just square pom-poms.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They definitely look very simplistic. Honestly, something maybe it's just the color scheme, but it kind of reminds me of how like I think in like Animal Crossing, you know how you have the weeds like
Oh, yeah, I've
it's,
seen
like,
that.
and sometimes like they'll get bigger and they'll have like the yellow and purple. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. Also, this tree right here really looks like an RL Craft tree if you've seen that.
It
RL
does.
Craft.
It does.
Okay, like the piglins, I feel like this wouldn't look as bad. this gas looks really sad, but they're supposed to look sad, but it just looks sad in general. I don't know. The piglins don't look terrible if the rest of everything was animated, but
yeah. If anything, I mean, they
but
look
it looks okay. It would look better if everything else was also animated. But because the people are there, it really just throws everything, kind of.
Yes.
It's like, I don't really know how to feel, but I feel like it'd be better if the whole world was in the same style and you didn't have real people. So I just have mixed feelings. And then we have the dog, which is kind of cool how they kept his blocky shape.
Yeah.
But it also kind of just looks like he got shaved around the middle.
It really does.
It likes to, his owner took him to the barber and gave him a really bad haircut.
Yes.
Oh, we do have some like little flowers here.
Yeah.
And those look like dandelions. But why were they really cutey ones before? Well, I
Yeah, I
guess,
don't
you know,
know.
they just have variety. Some
Yeah.
of them are super cutey and some of them aren't.
Yes, like honestly, those definitely look a lot more realistic than the other ones.
They
Lots of
do. They got
detail.
the realistic texture pack. Also, I noticed, like, if you look, he places the ingots here, and then the sticks here. And then it cuts to here, and then they're all scattered about. So, and also, so it's like a different crafting scene. I guess just so the trailer's cool. But then it's also like, these are all scattered about on the crafting table. Do they not have to be on the crafting grid? Also, why doesn't this make 2 buckets? With a chain. I would make this crafting recipe be 2 buckets and either like 1 or 3 chains across the middle. You know? Because I feel like that makes more sense. Because there's recipes that have like stuff. Like, you use a bucket of milk and cake. So you can do that. But they're just like, nah, straight from the ingots. Also, like, the TNT on this wall is just not helping.
Yeah,
why
did they
that's not
store it
safe.
like that?
Okay, you got a helmet. Those look like they're probably windows. And then you got scrolls, okay. Books. Firework rockets. And then pumpkin, cool. Like, those are also, like, flying boots. That will be interesting to see if that has any relevance. So the swords on the wall, that's nice. But, like, this, also someone said that the buckets look like wood. They look like metal to me, but they look kind of weirdly animated.
Yeah, like, they look like they're supposed to be made of metal, but they also kind of have almost like a claymation look to them. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, that is true. It's like uncanny valley.
Anything you can dream about?
Okay, like, this just looks way too small.
It
Like,
really
maybe just make
does.
it shrink when they pick it up instead of, like, their inventory or something. But, like, I understand, like, I like the floating tree that they kept that, but also, that looks so cursed.
Yeah, so I think it's just because it's like floating in the middle, whereas normally in Minecraft, you would just
It
pick
falls on the ground.
Yeah, like you would pick it up.
You can dream about here, you can make.
Why is he fuzzy?
I don't know. I don't.
I always imagined him like a lizard thing, so it feels weird seeing a fuzzy creeper. Feels a little bit weird to me. But I mean, you could make it work probably, but this, I'm not sure how I feel about this one, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, here they are doing the "it's right behind me, isn't it?"
Oh my
joke for the
gosh.
millionth time.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in one sense, I could kind of maybe see it working if they were trying to make it seem like a little bit more friendly, like if you didn't know what it was, and then it's like, oh, that's kind of neat looking, and then it explodes.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't feel like that's what they're going for, so it feels more out of place.
It's just like, we gave it for creeper. Oh, man. And it's like, okay, do they respawn or not? I don't know what's gonna happen here. Like, how do they learn that they explode? I don't know. Anyways, it's just a plot question. Okay, we got the Nether. We got the Bastion. It's cool. Is that... what is that? I don't know, because he has purple eyes. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Enderman? But he doesn't look like an Enderman.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. The torches are not bad. The torches are good. Yeah, I feel like things are just weird because it's the people
Yeah.
in the animated.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
That doesn't even look like the Steve shirt. I'm gonna be honest, because this is like a knitted sweater with like a turtleneck under it. What is this shirt? The normal Steve just wears a blue t-shirt.
Yeah.
Also, why is he not animated if he lives in the world? I guess he's a person trapped in the world, but also this kind of just also looks like Jack Black
Yes.
wearing a blue shirt
Yeah.
on holiday.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him a backstory where he too was stuck and like he's just developed this persona
Yeah.
after being there for so long.
Though if he's just been stuck there, then why are his clothes so nice? I guess your clothes don't get messed up. And also, why does he think they would know who he is? I don't know.
Yeah, that is weird. It just it feels like that, but also it doesn't, because that's probably not the direction they're going.
I also have mixed feelings about this wood. I feel like the bark should be a little bit thicker because it just kind of looks like wooden log, but kind of like a wallpaper thing on it. Because like from a distance, you can't really tell that there's bark on it sometimes, and it looks weird. Like here, it's harder to tell. Here you can see the bark, and it's like okay, but it's like with trees this thick, I feel like the bark is usually thicker. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right.
I feel like it would at least aesthetically look nicer.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
It just builds itself because it's the logo, I guess. But also, the logo is stone, but it's being the logo is built with grass blocks and lava, and then it's just stone. I don't know. I guess because the grass blocks are in the back there, and so it looks cooler. He has no survival instincts. You punch those things in game, and then they spitball you to death. So, but that, oh my goodness, I have so many thoughts about this. Oh, also this portal is blue, but I guess that's because it brought them here. Does it not take them back to the real world then?
Yeah, I don't know.
So why is it not purple? Are you gonna have the Aether portal now too? Have you seen those? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And the disappointment with the glowstone and water.
Yes.
Like, oh no, I gotta get to class. Outro. I guess we just wrap up and say goodbye so I can run to class because I have to go to class because this is filmed in between classes. But thank you for also giving your 2 cents on this insane trailer that I have so many feelings about, and it's just
it feels like
I don't feel like I like it that much.
Yeah, it feels like we've been waiting for so long, and then like this is what we get. And I have mixed feelings about that.
Yeah, it's like, we don't need to make everything realistic. We can just do an animated film. Animated films have their place, and they're very cool, and I like animated films. But everyone nowadays, they're just like, we want to be hyper-realistic. We want it to be real life. Look at our CGI. Look at how good our CGI is. We have no plot, but look at our CGI. Actually, it's kind of bad, but look at how much our technology has advanced.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is it's a video game. Why do we feel the need to make it more realistic?
Why does a video game have to be acted out in person? Why can't it just be animated like a video game?
I mean, I guess
it's not even a realistic video game.
Yeah,
it's
like,
Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could say it working for some video games, but this is not one of the ones I would have said, yeah, we can add some realism to it.
Realistic video games, it could work, but for this, not really.
Yeah, like if you're gonna add realism, use shaders and other things to add the realism, like mods and stuff.
Okay, I have to run to class. Bye!
Bye!